New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio making his first campaign stop in Iowa and explaining to voters why they should take him seriously as a candidate.
Why should rural voters feel like the mayor of the biggest city in America can be their candidate?
It doesn't matter if you're in Gallery, Iowa, or if you're in New York City. You know, it just doesn't matter. It's about working people. And in the end, people should trust someone who's already done it.
All right. De Blasio says he's done a great job as mayor of New York City, but does the city agree? Here to discuss, New York City Councilman Joe Borelli. Sir, thanks for coming on today.
Good morning.
You know, we've all heard the Quinnipiac poll. 74% of New Yorkers say he shouldn't run for president. He's not very popular here with either party.
No, it's pretty unanimous. You see that from progressives, from Republicans, from moderates. I mean, if this was Game of Thrones, he'd be the character that gets eliminated in season 2.
Yeah, he doesn't have, and you wonder. I mean, he's defending himself on a lot of fronts, especially from the president's attacks. We've got some topics here, though, to talk about. The first one is corruption, and he does appear to be ostensibly somewhat corrupt as a person. It's almost factual at this point, even though an investigation went into it.
Sure, look, corruption surrounded him from the minute he took office, and he has been chastised, admonished, and found to be have substantiated violations of ethics laws in raising money from people who have significant business in front of the city. I mean, this is wrong, whether it's Bill de Blasio or anything. But the cake
did he fire the person investigating?
And this is the cake. Think of how many times you heard Democrats saying Trump can't fire Robert Mueller. Here in New York City, Mayor Bill de Blasio fired the man who was tasked with investigating him and his agencies.
That is
unbelievable. That's a problem.
I mean, that is a huge problem. And nevertheless, he has gotten reelected. It's his second term. Let's talk about homelessness here, which we have seen skyrocket in this city. San Francisco is not the only city dealing with a problem here. Look at these numbers, up about 50,000 in 5 years. Yeah,
this is something he came in promising to do something about. We see him refuse to work with communities. He tries to put homeless shelters on residential blocks, you know, essentially ruining those blocks for the people who live there. Yet the cake in this case is that he spent $1 billion over 3 years trying to get to the bottom of the mental health component of homelessness, and just has squandered that money over the last 3 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna ad-lib one here just to get off topic for a second, though. But all the talk about the Green New Deal, he's very much at the forefront of the environmental fight. He drives around in these Suburbans everywhere he goes. You know, we even had Bloomberg, who was a billionaire, took the subway. De Blasio needs a whole caravan of Suburbans to go everywhere he goes.
No, this is someone who is will not practice what he preaches.
Say one thing, do another.
Right, say one thing, do another. I mean, this is someone who wants to ban skyscrapers. This is someone who wants to ban hamburgers. This is someone who has very limited things to say to the people of Iowa and South Carolina and wherever he goes in the future.
Yeah. All right, we got a population drop in New York City for the first time in 10 years, down about 0.5 point. Can you blame him for that? A lot of people might say that that's because we lost the SALT deduction here, and it's more expensive to live here now.
Well, no. I mean, this is the ultimate litmus test. I mean, a lot of other states with high taxes are not doing as poorly. I mean, Governor Cuomo even said it was the weather. I think this is attributed to the high cost of living, the high taxes. This is a guy who raised property tax levy over 35% in the time he's been in office. Yeah. People just are just not picking up what he's putting down anymore, and they're packing their bags and leaving. Right.
And we got to let it go here. I do want to point out a couple examples of some good things. Unemployment down, unemployment at 4.3%, which I think a lot of people would give credit to the Trump administration more so than de Blasio. Also, violent crime in New York City down 6.6%. So there you have it. Joe, thank you so much for coming on this morning. We do appreciate it.